goalpost, get off the field. Get behind there. Get behind there.
Here we go.
There we go. Come on, yeah. Go, baby! Get him! Good effort. Took it to him from the beginning to the end. And that's what we like to see. The reserves came in, did a good job controlling the goose egg. Now we beat both of our teams that are in our region. That was our first goal. Now we began the quest for our second goal, and that's to win the CHL. That starts with the two best teams supposedly in the league going against the number 7 team. So we're still going out for that respect, and we're going to get it next week. Super job. Good job, boys! Come on, Johnny.
Second set.
but I said in here a few times that this game is all about heart, and we did a smart thing, going 2 platoon, and you kids bought into it, and then we bought into it big time, and we've gotten twice as good, twice as fast this year because of the way we're working in practice. Now, we're playing a team next week that we watched them play the other night, and I'll tell you what, they're still good, but they're not as good as what they've been. And there's no reason why we can't go through this league and be undefeated. No reason at all. And I just want to thank you guys. Yeah! I want to thank you guys for making my 300th game here at Reading really special. Yeah! Against the NFL defensive coordinator and the best defense in the league. Yeah! So we're going to listen to Sean Whitman more. Let's go ahead and count here. We're counting them all this one. There we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Number 55 offensive line, number 59 Mike Canal, number 75 on the line Robert Brewster, number 76 pass intended for Kevin Wood and falls incomplete. Punt for the Cowboys. Blocked out of bounds. The Blue Devils go out first and 10. Jim Fleming on the carry. Condition for a Blue Devil touchdown. Jim Fleming on the carry. James Conner to kick off. first penalty flag down. For a Blue Devil touchdown. Intended for Kevin White.
Sit down, let's get out of here.
Let's go. Yeah, baby! Yeah! I told you, I still got ice. I told you guys a long time ago, we got something real special here. Real special. I mean, I've been around this game a long time, and I could just feel it during the two-a-days that we got something that not too many teams can do. It's been 1976 since we've been undefeated around the school. We've had a lot of 8-2s, 9-1s, never been undefeated. It's a real fragile thing that's undefeated. I've been part of 2 teams that are undefeated around here, and you got to take every game like it's this game right here tonight. If it's the first time you let down against one team, Town or whoever it is, by God, it's going to be, you're going to get beat. So this is just the beginning. This isn't the end. Super job. He's a team player if I've ever seen him. He would be the ball boy if he went by high school. He's relative. You know, we're not going against the same guys those guys went against in teams last year, but I'm so proud of this team. I love Johnny. Yeah.
Carry tackle on the play by Joe Gilser. Out on the 12-yard pass. Johnny Russ.
I can't take this. Get too old, man.
Second down and 10.
Tell Gerst to stay running with him to look into it.
Last score by BeReal 27 and Mustangs 0.
Guys, every game is going to get their best shot. This was their very best shot. And we got it, and we took it, and we wound up crushing the second half because of our conditioning, because of how hard we worked. Now we have to maintain that. We have to work even harder now than we have in the past because teams are going to be giving us this shot all the time. And we need that conditioning. We need to turn it on.
You know who was good, exactly what we're capable of. But even that first half, a lot of character at a goal line stand. I mean, we wanted that skunk. We earned it. We absolutely earned it. I was reading in this book about football practice. It's like an elevator button. You either go up or you go down. Like Coach Miner said, if we want to win this league, we got to keep going up every day. We can't take a break. Not once, we'll fall backwards. Everybody else will catch up with us. All right, we're ahead of the pack. We got to keep gaining ground. All right, keep stretching the lead.
The big thing is who wins. That's what we got. Awesome job. Way to come out second half and shove it right down his throat. Offense and defense.
Way to go, defense. Way to go, baby. Way to go, defense. Team record shutouts is 4. So we got 4 games to go on that. Get the record. Break the Everybody up here. Let's go. Everybody help.
Good call.
Hey, I sucked it up. Real nice job. Real nice.
Hey, Rhino.
We adapted a lot of our offense we used to use into this stretch, and we just keep adding to it each week.
So you get, in other words, you're in the plays every week?
Yes. The kids are picking it up, so we just keep going with it. It's getting so we can't get all the plays in and practice anymore.
Guys, if my stats are correct, we've got them for 78 yards and they've held Deer Park 2 rushing tonight, no passing yards. Is that a first time, Coach?
That's the second time this year we held somebody no passing yards, and I think the sixth time they'll score this year.
Well, that's really important, this kind of offense, because it's really shocking to sit there today and look in the newspaper and not see a ready running back like in the top 2 or 3 in the city.
Well, we just thought this was what we do best. And offense sells the tickets, but the defense pays the bills. And that's what we're doing tonight, paying the bill again. So appreciate you being here. And the guys you got to talk to is right here with Coach Thomas. So I appreciate ICRC coming out tonight.
Thanks, Coach. We appreciate it. 78 yards rushing and no passing yardage at all. Who wants to speak up, guys?
Yeah, man. I think we knew we was going to shut them out because the way we've been working all year, man, everybody's working their tails off. It's week in, week out. What more can I say, man? This is the best defense in the state right now. I know it. We'll see the film tomorrow.
Yeah. You'll see the film tomorrow, Coach.
It's just the work habits of the boys that started working well in the spring. Actually, after we lost in playoffs last year, I had told them they could have a week off before we started training. They said, no way, we're starting on Monday. So as soon as we lost last year, they knew what they wanted this year, and they worked for it and got up a bit. They've really bought into team defense, which has been the key. All right. That's it from down here on the field, guys.
exceptionally well. A real team leader, number 8 senior Adam Caldwell. Let's go, baby! Started this year, career record holder in field goals and extra points, has played for the Blue Devils for 3 years. Number 3, James Conner. Starter just coming back from a long injury has really helped shore up their backfield. A very tough and rugged player, number 32, senior Justin Hayden. Has performed quite well when called upon, does a good job on special teams. A first-year player for the Blue Devils, number 20, senior Chris Ammon. A 3-year senior starter exempt. A real load in the trenches and a valuable contributor to the offense. Number 57, senior Dave Hutzel. Senior starter has handled our punts for 3 years, does a good job as a possession receiver. Number 44, senior Nick Rocky Wilson. number 13, senior Brian Magus. The football player has really filled in nicely at defensive tackle, gives a good effort each time he's called upon. Number 77, senior Justin Morgan. First-year player for the Blue Devils has been a very steady performer on the offensive line. A player you can depend on. Number 78, senior Nick Poe. This hard-nosed player has played 3 years, 2 as a starter. He concentrates on defense and can play both sides of the line. A very dependable performer. Number 51, senior Jason Witt. 3-year player, 2-year starter. This guy makes a load of tackles throughout the game. He anchors the defensive line. They call him Bubba. I call him terrific. Number 58, senior Brian Wilson. Performer. This guy has given his best when called upon. He has played 2 years for the Blue Devils. Number 60, senior Mike Wilson. Our last senior, 160 pounds. This young man plays both defense and offense. He leads by example. A 3-year player and a 2-year starter. He's number 5 in your program, number 1 in my heart.
Did you talk to him? Tommy. Please give an enthusiastic round of applause to all of our young women and men participating.
Woo! That's what I'm
Like there wasn't enough water on the field.
That's Taylor, next Friday night.
Good luck. Again. Good luck.
As long as I don't have my pants like last time.
Very exuberant head coach. How does it feel to be 8-0 right now and know that you have the title? Ballinger tonight as far as the defense was concerned.
I talk for the defense. I'm part of the defense. Just the way the defense prepares every week and how hard they work in practice, we knew it was all up to us to stop Ballinger. You know what I'm saying? He's a good back, but we knew we had people on the defense to stop him. We just had to come out and play.
Oh, you know, right here on ICRC, guys, right here.
Hey, one more time and here, spread. On 3, spread. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, spread!
What's that all about, Coach?
Now we're a little bit more confident in it than we were at the beginning of the year when I thought it was crazy.
Who you got coming up next week?
I don't even think about it. We have Taylor. And we'll get ready for them tomorrow just like we do everybody else. And they're a good team. They have a real good running back and a real good quarterback. And so we hope we can be successful with them.
Congratulations once again. And I don't know, are you going to be out here resodding tonight? Or what?
No, I'm going home to sleep. First time I've been
Congratulations, the title once again. I know we're going to be following you because this looks like this is going to be a team that is going to be needed to be reckoned with down the road.
Well, thank you.
I believe the final score was something like 41 or 42 to 12. But anyway, with that, hey Dwayne, just for you, the Italian loafers, I'll kick it up to you guys now.
This doesn't happen much in our league. It's so competitive. But you know what? We aren't dancing around like crazy in here because we know there's better things in the horizon for us. CHL is just one step of the many things we're going to accomplish this year. And the one of them starts with next week with Taylor, because that's number 9 victory that we're going to get. And we want that 10-0 bad to be along with all the people in the history we talked about. And then we go on for our second season, the second 5-game season. And we're going to take that to the limit too. And we know there's great things for us in the horizon. And I'm just so proud of each and every one of you guys, all the way through the team, from seniors and sophomores, that you work your tails off, and by God, it's like in life, when you want something bad enough and you work for it, you're going to get it. And you guys are super. I love you. Okay, anybody else?
Hey, 2 wins, and then the state championship tournament. You guys are right on the verge. You're not just league champs and undefeated. You can be the greatest team ever played at Reading High School. Right, you guys are 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 45.
Hopefully we'll back here. You're going to go up to TLC tomorrow and get some turf here, right? We'll be back here in a couple of weeks.
Short game for the Blue Devils brings up second.
I've been around a while, and I tell you, I get a sense of things. I try to tell you guys I was worried this week. Nobody believed me. I watch enough film to tell when I'm worried about a team, and I sense a letdown. I could tell it on the bus tonight. That's why I got upset. Now, let this be our wake-up call. Let this be the thing that spurs us on to know that every game is important from now on, and we come out with intensity, not just before the game or at halftime or something like that. It's got to be all week. You've got to want it. You've got to want it. We only have 6 more games to go until we win the state championship. And by God, each one of them is awful important. You guys got to get your heads right from Monday on. No more of this coming back stuff like this. We don't need to do that. We're too good for that. The other 2 times I've been on an undefeated team coaching, we had lucky games. We came 6-0, 7-6, 21-20. You got a game like this during a long stretch. This was our game. Now, we got to get together for next week because this Cincinnati Country Day team's been saying they're going to kick our butts all year, ever since the Madeira game. They say they got 2 backs better than that big fullback. They're going to kick our butts. So you better start hating them and wanting them right now, coaches.
Hey, nice job in the second half. Play with some intensity. Finally started hearing some cracks. That's what we need to play good ball. Hey, our playoffs start right now. CCD wants to run their mouth and blow some gas. Well, it's on, boys. It is on. We are focused right now on CCD, and the playoffs start now.
1, 2, 3.
Say!
There is magic in the game of football. 22 men meet on a green field 100 yards long, and at times, history is made.
to punish. On 5-yard line, we're holding them to a field goal attempt, which we will block, and that's it for tonight.
That's catching them. Bring your feet through and finish the tackle. Okay?
All we're doing is trying to tackle this kid. We're hitting him at the
Hit
boards. Even when we tackle him, he's going for an extra 2. Catch him in the numbers. He's a little turd. Punish him. Hit him in the numbers and knock him backwards. Okay? If we go to gap set, all right, tackles. All right, if we're shooting, remember, you're expecting to down block one side or the other. Feel the pressure, turn, and go through it. All right? Get your rip going and turn to it. All right? Come on, boys. Come on, baby. Hey, all it is playing physical ball. No arm tackle. Can we get to the hole? Can we pound them? Plain and simple. Doing nothing tricky. We got to back.
I got it, hey, bud, let me get the duck. Why did they get the ball out here for?
Roughing the passer, coach, on Rhino. Roughing the passer on Rhino.
Get the ball back Look at the ball. We're getting a good shot. There he is. Get him. Come on. Get him. Right there. Joe. No water. Fletcher. Great job. Great job. Great job. You guys make me the happiest guy in the whole world, man. Thank you very much. We're not stopping now. We're going to enjoy this, baby, for a night. We're going to enjoy the heck with the hell of the state and all that stuff right now. We'll start on that 5-game series coming up tomorrow. But let's enjoy the heck out of it. Yeah! 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah! That's what tears up. I tell you, these kids never want to quit. We had the first game of the season where we came back and at no time and won the game. Last week we had it on the road. We're on the ropes. We come back and scored 3 times. And tonight it looked like it was doomed. But these boys will not quit. They're picked 7th in the league, but they don't believe it. They think they can go all the way, and I love them. Thanks. You guys. All good. Yeah. You wish to do it. Kenny. Yeah. You're like, you said we won. That's all you said. Championship you made up, Came back in the last minute like this, and last week we had her on the ropes and we scored 3 times, and these kids just refused to quit. Refused to quit.
Turned this game. I mean, you were getting outplayed.
They've been prepping for us for 4 weeks. 4 weeks they've been prepping for us. I've heard that through the grapevine, and they were well prepared. We didn't expect them to be as tough as they were, and it's a good thing the game was 48 minutes long.
You were expecting a tough game.
We were expecting a tough game. I mean, that's why this week there was out of 711 teams in the state, there was only 34 undefeated, because it's tough to get up every single week to go undefeated. And we're just thrilled to death to pull this one out. Adam Caldwell is a winner in every sense of the word. When it's something to be done, he'll do it to win the game.
I mean, I was watching the guy run the ball. All of a sudden I saw a West. Did you see it happen?
I saw it happen, but I kept looking for a flag. I figured it was too good to be true. Yeah, and he's just a super kid.
You said they sort of practice that.
Let's coordinate all the credit for that drill.
What's your name, Scott?
Scott Thomas. T-H-A-M-A-N.
T-H-A-M-A-N.
tonight, throwing the ball and everything. Tony Pike is very good in this kind of weather because he's got huge hands. His hands are wrap around the football when it's wet, and it's like it's not even wet. So he's a good man to have in bad weather like this. Thanks a lot.
We'll get back and get
Thanks a
those
lot.
things.
I know. Hey everybody, this is Mike Fuller. He's the one that's bringing for the pizzas here when they come.
Thank you.
Hutzel's right here, double X.
How do you want, Coach? Coach, I need some stuff.
You get it. We're going out for dinner.
I only count 8 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
At guard number 60,
I don't know where he is.
Travis Meeks in punt formation.
Come on, Johnny. Straight ahead, baby. Straight ahead.
Third and 10 for the left.
this game is a game of emotion. And no matter how small you are, whatever, if you get fired up, you're going to have troubles with the team. And they were fired up, and the fans came a long way, and they supported them, and it got loud, and it gave them the adrenaline rush. So, we just had to regroup for a while.
Coach, did you ever imagine going 11-0 without the Sean win here?
Well, you know
First
what?
year?
We've had 3 other 10-0 teams in our history of the school. None of them have ever gone 11-0, so we're real proud of this. But I'm not going to say I didn't ever think we could be this, but it's just a real tribute to the hard work these kids put in the offseason. Can I just go back? Sure. Listen, I just want to come in and tell you. Now, we sputtered a little bit tonight at times, and they got that adrenaline rush and had a few good plays against the defense. But the big thing is, this is 1 of 4. 1 of 4 more. 1 of 4 more. 1 of 5. Okay? And we survived and moved out. Next week, we'll play the #1 team in the state of Ohio. All right? They've knocked off. The team was the state champion in Division 4 last year and the state champion in Division 6 this year. That's how good a team we're playing. This is something this week, we got to dig everything we got inside of us in practice and thinking about the meetings and everything and give it everything we got. Because this is going to be a great thrill to be able to knock off the #1 team in the state next week. And you guys are good enough to do it. And we're going to do it next week. No doubt. Yeah!
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
By the way, we're the first team in school history to be 11-0.
Says she wants dance, she likes the groove, so come on, Fatso, and just bust the move.
Back here with Coach Ken Miner, and Ken, it wasn't the prettiest win, it's a W, but any concerns tonight? And I think,
well, we've had games like this already. We expect every time we get the ball we to score, to be honest with you. When we don't score, we get upset because they used a real cushion type defense, which took away a lot of our stuff, to be honest with you. But eventually something's going to come open in that. We have to be able to run the ball. Gave them a chance to catch their breath, and Coach Thomas made some adjustments like he always does, and it helped us out.
it looks like, of course, we heard the score a little while ago. Coldwater seems to be winning very easily right now, so it looks like that's who you're going to see next week. And I'm sure in the back of your mind kind of figured out was going to be the team you see in the second round of playoffs. They're number one in the state, very similar team to Reading as far as the spread offense. Yeah, they have a boy named Hoying who's getting recruited by Ohio State, and he supposedly has thrown for 1,800 yards and run for 1,200 more. He's a great player, the greatest in the States. But we know we have to move on, and we'll be happy to play anywhere. Hopefully it'll be someplace like Centerville or Dayton Wayne like a couple years ago. Okay, well, good luck. That the fans of Reading are just fantastic. They came out and gave us a big lift, and we just really appreciate everything they've done for us all year, and tonight they were better than ever. Again, Reading wins this game 26-8 tonight. This game will play back 9 p.m. Channel 4 on the 2nd, the 3rd of November at 6 p.m. Channel 4, and Thursday the 7th at 10:30 p.m. Channel 17. I'll be watching Coldwater all those times. You'll be watching on film. Yeah, you'll be watching Coldwater all the time, so we'll have to see. So anyway, Reading goes 11-0. They go one more week here in the playoffs, and hopefully a lot more after that. For Morgan Whistle, Mike Day, the entire ICRC crew, Tim Newman, thanks so much for getting this thing all set up for us. We will see you, hopefully, with the Blue Devils again next week. Goodbye. See, I didn't know about that, okay? Sorry. I go with what's going on now.
Number 3, James.
Hey, Jay, he was kind of stumbling a little bit right there.
Halftime score, Alter 21, Jonathan Alder 0, 4 playoffs. Number 6, Kevin Hoying to number 11. And 6, Reading.
Told you not. Good job, dude. Be patient. Yeah. When it's empty, and
We're going to keep on going till it's over. I tell you what, this team is just meant to be state champs. Great job, everybody. 1, 2, 3, sing! And so we made the decision to go without a Caldwell, even though Tony's having a great game. And that's what our minds are asking.
It's like you survived, but it's like you won.
I feel like I died 5 times and reborn every time. It's been a great game. I mean, what can you ask? If you come out to see a football game in high school, this is a game that you would remember for a long time.
I hope someone feels real down.
You know another trick. We were picked 7th in our league coming into the season out of 8 teams. And I said, if they do score, I have nothing but pride for this bunch, because when you're picked 7th in your league out of 8, you're into the 3rd round already, and beat the number 1 team in the state. Shoot. I mean, I'm just thrilled. I don't know.
I think defense is determined the state. He had 66 points first half at 600-some yards.
Well,
13 had 2 interceptions.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you wouldn't think with that many points the defense would decide it, but you know, there's 2 sides to every pancake, and you can't eat it until they're both done. You know. Yeah.
That's the best game they've ever seen in my life. That was fun.
The game. Hey, that's great. Points will win the game.
That's right.
You know, we'll try to will his team back into this game. I mean,
okay, yeah, well, Hoyne's about the best player I think I've ever coached against, other than maybe Carlos Snow, who was awful fantastic, and our kid Deshaun Wynn last year was awful fantastic. But Hoyne is just a pure player. To take over a game, he's just something special. When you beat Coldwater, who this year beat 2 state champions already, former state champs from last year, I mean, it's quite an honor.
I mean, it looked like a call timeout, you know, with the clock running. Then they go into the. I mean, they were just trying to mix everything up.
Well, you know, as a head coach, they'll be second guessing him. But the thing is, if the kid missed the field goal, they'll say, "Why didn't you go for it when you have the best player in the state?" You know, so I can't fault what he did. York didn't even play any offense for the last 6 games. This is the first time he's been in the game. So, you know, he's just a winner. A little better than that boring game plan I had last year.
No, I like it, man. I've been liking it all year. But I was.
Good luck down the road, Coach.
Put the pressure on that kicker to have to do that.
What do you mean? When I called the timeout?
Yeah.
And when they were going to kick?
Yeah. Well, because he's got 20. He's got 20.
I wanted to think about it a little bit, and I wanted to make
what
sure
happened?
That
they changed up because someone upstairs probably called down and said, we can make the first down.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm glad I called it.
Yeah, as it turned out.
I didn't want to.
Well, I tell you, they were dragging that clock on.
I didn't want that. I didn't want to try.
It's out.
What a game, huh?
Great.